Today we're going to start a new project, the book cover. To get started, I'm going to go ahead and go into my folder. And I've already created a new folder for my book cover files. And as I've walked around the classroom, I've noticed that some people are really organized and they have all their folders nice and neat, and it's really easy for them to find what they're looking for. Other people, however, have just documents lined up, not in folders, and they have a harder time finding the particular file they're looking for. So this might be a good time to organize your folders, throw away any files or documents that you're not using anymore, and put everything into nice, neat folders. So let me go ahead and open my book folder. And the first thing I want to look at is this document right here, Parts of a Book, which is available in your module resources if you want to look at it. If you look at this book, we know we have a front cover on a book and we have a back cover on a book. But if we look at it open like this, you'll notice that the front cover is actually on the right side. And this is important for us to know as a book cover designer. And the back cover ends up on the left side. The spine is the area that's right in the middle, and that's the part that shows when the book is closed and on a library shelf. All right, so these are things to think about as we're designing our books. And again, you can look at this anytime you want to, just pull it open from your module resources. Okay, so I'm creating a dinosaur book for this project. And the first thing you want to do is choose a subject. You can choose any subject you want. I found that subjects that kids like are really easy for this book. So I created a dinosaur book. So kids, they like dinosaurs, they like puppies, bugs, they like just about anything because they're so curious about the world. So I find that those topics work really well for this and are just easy to do. That doesn't mean you have to do that, but it's just a suggestion. So I chose to do a dinosaur book. Let me go ahead and show you what my finished product looks like. Okay, so this is the dinosaur book cover that I created. You notice that this is the front cover on the right side. Here's my spine. It shows the title when the book is closed and on the library shelf. And then my back cover, which has a little explanation or a little blurb about what's inside the book. So to get started, I'll get you set up with the sizes in that in a second. But the first thing you want to do is obviously choose your topic. So pick a topic. And then once you have a topic, you want to have 5 or more high quality images available for you to use on your book cover. So I have done that. I have 6 here, so I'm just going to select all of them and I'll just open them in preview so we can preview them. Okay, so I have 6 of them here, and they are all really good quality images that I have just saved into my folder. And we're going to use a blending technique for this particular book cover. And so you want images that are all going to blend nicely together. All right, so let's get back to that finished book cover. So I have those 6 images in here, but they're all blended together to make a cohesive composition. I have my title, I have my spine, and I have my back cover. All right, so for getting set up on this, on your first day, first of all, organize your folders if you need to do that, and then start a new folder and call it book cover. Then start looking for a minimum of 5 images, 5 or more images that relate to the topic of your book cover, and put them in that folder. So then you're going to, once you have that done, you'll go ahead and set up your new document. So this document size is 10.75 inches wide. So the width is 10.75 inches. The height is 7.25 inches. Use a resolution of 300 pixels per inch and put this in RGB color. Name it with your last name, your first name, and then book cover. Once you've done that, go ahead and save that into your folder and you'll be ready to get started on your next tutorial day. At that time, I'm going to give you where the guidelines go. So you'll notice there's guidelines for the spine, and I also have guidelines around all 4 edges for the bleed. And that bleed guideline is going to be 1/8 of an inch. And we need to be careful that we don't have any important text data or image data going out into that bleed area. All right, that is plenty of work for you to get started on this. So go ahead and get started. And then on your next computer day, on your second computer day, you should have your images ready, your file set up, and get ready to start putting these things together and blending them.